Ray Price, that's my kind of music tonight. Very good.
Well, thank you, Ken. We're glad to be here. And, of course, I'm no stranger to Peoria. I like it here.
Fairs probably come natural for you, don't they?
Yeah, I've been playing them a long time. Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering about the intimacy now. I know tomorrow you go back to Reno and you're going to be working indoors and a more intimate group. Does this kind of thing throw you off just a little bit?
Not really. If everything's going right, everything's fine.
Well, it was a super show tonight. I certainly didn't have any indication that things weren't going right, that's for sure, and the crowd loved it. I tell you, it's so great to hear strings, and I understand from what you'd said on stage tonight that a lot of the string arrangements and that kind of thing were really your idea.
Yeah, I started in '57. That's when I started them.
You know, you can correct me if I'm wrong or not, but listening to the songs that you do, I think you've been copied a lot. I'm trying to think. I think Dean Martin has done an awful lot of songs like you. He has the girls in the background, but those violins kind of come through. Do you see a resemblance there, too?
Yeah, well, I know Dean, and Dean told me he did. He did a lot of them. He tried to do them, and he did a good job on them.
Yeah. You were actually, as you said, retired for a few years and decided to get back into the show business.
You're right. Right. I wanted to go back to work, and, of course, this is where I'll stay now,
I don't know what kind of a life, and I think a lot of people kind of wonder what it must be like to be in show business, especially to maintain a career over 25, 30 years. I don't know how long you've been in it for sure, but it's got to be rough. And it must get in your system. I mean, there must be something to this whole business, the show business, in your blood.
Oh, absolutely. This is my first love. And, of course, I just took like a 5-year rest, I think. I'm going to look at it that way so I can take the long, hard run,
I would guess that you'd probably entertain whether they paid you or not, though.
Well, probably would. Probably would.
Well, I hope you're going to get paid tonight, that's for sure, because
me too. Yeah.
You certainly deserve it. What is the name of the new song for the folks who weren't here?
Well, for the new song that's out right now is one called That's the Only Way to Say Good Morning.
That is just beautiful, with the raindrops and the violins and all of that instrumentation. It's terrific.
So it's doing real great. I think it's 17 next week in the charts with a bullet, so it's doing great.
Yeah. Listen, I hope your music's around all the time. It's a great treat to hear it. Songs are about love and just a guy that gets up there and really uses the voice, and it's a beautiful voice you have.
Thank you, Ken. It's my pleasure, and I appreciate talking to you.
Thank you very much.
You bet.